Hello and welcome to Danbury, Connecticut. We've got a good one for you here today. It's the New York Stars taking on the Batavia Ramparts. This is Midnight Sports.
This broadcast is streamed and produced by Midnight Sports. It is not affiliated with any hockey organization, club, or team. Midnight Sports is comprised of hockey parents who stream games for friends and family who cannot attend the games in person. Today's broadcast features D-Biz on production and camera and CDS on commentary. We hope you enjoy it.
Just a few photos being done here in Danbury at the Danbury Ice Arena for the Ramparts. And it gives us time enough to tell you as 3 minutes put on the warm-up clock here on the auxiliary ice that the Ramparts are 1-1 on the year, at least what we could find. A team closest to Rochester, New York, obviously Batavia, New York, but they are 1-1 on the year. This is an 18U team. So the second 18U team the Stars will face in this tournament. And they played last night after the Stars' second game. They played Springfield, the Thunderbirds, and Batavia lost that game, according to the score sheet, 1-7. And so they'll be looking to get on the right side of the win column here today. Not much else we can tell you, given the paucity of games that we were able to find about the Ramparts, but the Stars come in 1-1 in this Danbury tournament, having won last night right here on Midnight Sports, a 5-3 victory over the Montgomery Youth Hockey Association Ice Devils. It was a hard-fought game in which the Stars went ahead And then Montgomery struck back, taking the lead, and the Stars rocketed it out very well in the late second and third period to recapture the lead and see that one out, largely on the power play in the second half of the third period. But it was a Stars victory that gave them life in this tournament. Stars likely need to win both games today to move on to any championship game tomorrow at 4 p.m. So speaking of which, it will be another game right here on Midnight Sports this afternoon as the Stars do, in fact, take on that Springfield Thunderbirds team. And that game is at 4:55 p.m. today, subject to carrier restrictions, should be just from this rink. So hopefully no carrier problems on broadcasting that game. First, though, it's going to be the Stars against Batavia. 1:40 left to go on the warm-up period. We'll be right back with you for Puck Drop Period 1, coming up next on Midnight Sports.
Midnight on the neon lit streets. Sports dreams in the close with defeat. Streaming through the shadows, gotta compete. Ball flying high, no room for retreat. Heroes sweat under the darker lights. Echoes of victory in the dead of night. Streaming battles on screens so bright. Living legend shining ever right. Midnight sports under a digital moon. Streaming live feels like the truth. Champions rise in the heat of a tune. In the arena, the stars so aloof. Blades cutting air, fans in a roar. Players take flight, hearts outpour. Streaming passions can't ignore. Living the dream, always wanting more. Velvet night comes the true king. Streaming the anthem, warriors sing. In between the fine lines of glory's reign. This is the moment, let freedom sing. Every move a story written in sweat. Tales of triumph, no regret. Dream and intensity, can't forget. Midnight sports forever, I'll bet. Midnight sports under a digital moon. Streaming live feels like the truth. Champions rise in the heat of a tune. In the arena, the stars so aloof. Blades cutting air, fans in a moon. Streaming live feels like the truth. Champions rise in the heat of a tune. In the arena, the stars so aloof. Blades cutting air, fans in a roar. Players take flight, hearts outpour. Streaming passions can't ignore. Living the dream, always wanting more. Velvet night crowns the true king.
All right, we're getting set here from Danbury. Get ready, it's game 3 of the one hockey tournament up in New England, and it'll be the Stars taking on the Ramparts here. Looks like based on warm-ups, it'll be Ryan Speaker to take back over the blue paint from Luke Latito, who played very well yesterday afternoon, did Latito. Kept his team in it early on, and the Stars able to strike back and take that important Game 2 victory from the Ice Devils. 14 minutes on the clock. A reminder, 3 14-minute periods here. It will be the Stars in their home white jerseys attacking away from our camera angle here in periods 1 and 3 and coming towards you in the middle frame. Out onto the ice is Balonik, Schaefer, and O'Day. Good to see him back out there, Alec O'Day. After the tough penalty call against him in Game 1, it's a puck that's dropped, now one forward by the Ramparts. Here they come, already swiping in. Speaker hits that one aside on the shot. Schaefer clears up to the point. Not out just yet as it's shot in once again. Speaker gets down, gets the leg pad on in a hurry. Ramparts pushing early. 2 shots on goal, just 15 seconds into this one. Schaefer over to O'Day to try and clear the zone. O'Day near side of the ice, goes straight up to Bolognic in the slot. Bolognic on up for Bergman. Bergman captures the puck, and he's able to dump it in on the backhand as it had just crossed the red line. It's now the Stars going to work in the offensive zone. They fire it across to the slot. They get it back. They try a wraparound. It comes in front, and it's spilled out to the slot by all players. Schaefer has to track back to the neutral zone to pick up the puck. It's Schaefer on the puck. He gains the line, gets it in deep. The Stars can make their first change 50 seconds into this game. Out comes Kocher and Bizarro with Viscoso, Coronati, and Polyakov. Puck sits in the offensive zone momentarily for the Stars, and now it'll be Viscoso over to Coronati. Coronati tracks back in his own zone, works that up at the far point, up and out of the zone. This one's going to be an offside, though, on the Ramparts. 12:53 left to go here in the first period. A couple of shots on goal for the team in blue and red. And so the Stars looking to push back in the other direction. It'll be Kocher to take the draw. Polyakov to his right and Bizarro to his left. Puck sits and then is shot in by Batavia, and it's going to come all the way around to the near side of the ice. Viscoso picks it up there, and he eliminates his man from play, but it's 3 Ramparts men in on the puck as they try to get it out front. Instead, Polyakov clears it up to Bizarro. Bizarro with speed, goes around a man in the offensive zone, leaves it there, shot in, saved nicely by the Ramparts netminder. This one's going to come all the way down. Looks like it'll go for an icing. 12:27 left to go, and a nice save by the Ramparts netminder at the other end of the ice on what looked to be a streaking Coronati. And so the Stars will get a partial change here. Viscoso and Coronati stay out. Fauci, Russo, and O'Connor in as the 3 forwards. Thanks so much for joining us right here on a cold Saturday morning from Connecticut on Midnight Sports. We're sorry you can't be in the barn, but we're happy that you might be on your couch watching. Now a puck that sits in the offensive zone. Fauci works it farther. It's dug out by Russo. Russo on the forehand. Curls at the circle. Comes up to Coronati. One-timer. Slap shot goes wide. And it'll be Batavia picking that puck up and trying to clear down the ice. But it was O'Connor, the back-checking king, took the puck off his man at least momentarily. Now Batavia will try the far side of the ice. They chip that out. Icing somehow waved there. I guess it's not going to cross the end line, even though it does. Viscoso gets close to it and then flips it over toward Coronati. Coronati gets on his horse. Batavia skating well out here. Stars would need to be mindful of that, and they are. It's Russo all the way into the offensive zone. He's got O'Connor in the slot. O'Connor tries to shoot on the net, and it rolls just wide. It was a bang-bang play in front. Looked like the Stars may have run out of real estate as they were in full stride toward the blue paint. Fauci gets it back side of the cage, throws it in front, comes over to the near side of the ice. Now Murphy coming in to try and pick up that puck. Instead, it's Russo and Ramos getting back, but Fauci able to keep the zone. He leaves it there for O'Connor. Murphy curls with it in the offensive zone, goes point to point. Now for the on-rushing Bolognic. Bolognic on the forehand. Tight angle shot, shoots just wide of the cage. Or perhaps it was saved up into the netting, and we get a stoppage in play here. 11-17 left to go in the first. Stars pushing to try and find the back of the Batavia net. Unable to do so far. Goose eggs on the scoreboard. It'll be Bolognic near circle. Murphy and Ramos behind. Bolognic wins that faceoff to himself, works it up to Murphy, who works it down on the near side of the ice. Shot in, wide of the cage, racked all the way around toward Ramos. Ramos shoots it in again. It hits a body in the slot, never gets through. Batavia able to clear. Ramos picks up that puck in the neutral zone. He's going to stalk all the way into the offensive end. Ramos there shooting in high of the cage, and the Stars through Murphy pick it up at the near point. Murphy walks the blue line, dances around a man, and now shoots it on for the one-timer. It was a slap pass. Stars just miss, and now it's a breakaway for Batavia, but Ramos gets back, and he's able to get body position on his man, the captain, cutting out the threat and finding Bolognic back into the offensive zone. Bolognic shoots that on net, and it's deflected just wide. Now the Stars look to pick it up once more in the offensive end. The Stars with the puck behind the cage, and they'll dance there. It's Adamic working that puck on the forehand and backhand, trying to get it up to the point. Too many Batavia men in the way, and they'll come back in the other direction. Getting back quickly is Schaefer. He bodies his man there into the Stars bench. O'Day to pick up that puck, and he works it farther for Bolognic, who returns the pass. Rolling puck comes out front. Shot in. Speaker gets down in a hurry, and that puck sits in the near corner right in front of the camera well. Bolognic fires on it behind the cage, tries to work it past a man, gets the puck back off a skate, works that up to Adamic. Adamick on the puck. He's going to be able to get that pass out of the zone up to Briscoe. Briscoe with speed into the offensive zone. Pushed wide there, keeps his skates, and the Stars can make a change as that puck sits in the far corner. Briscoe will go for a change. Stars get it side of the cage. They throw it out front. Nobody home for the team in white. Now shot in, saved nicely by the Batavia netminder. Some end-to-end action in the early going here from Danbury. Puck rolls up to Schaefer. He shoots in. That hits a body, goes wide, and picking that puck up now are the Stars, working it up to O'Day at the far point. Shot in once more. Deflection carries that wide. O'Day gets it back, curls in on the forehand. O'Day works that puck deeper in the zone. And the puck comes up to Schaefer in the slot. Shot in and scored! Oh, baby, the Stars on the board first. Thomas Schaefer had crept in to the mid-slot and on the wrister, able to get it past all the traffic in front and find the back of the net, putting the Stars up 1-0 with 9:19 left to go here in the first. It's the Stars defenseman with the first marker of the day. Ensuing face-off's going to be Kocher out at center ice as soon as the paperwork gets sorted out at the scorer's booth, and it has been. Kocher wins that over to the Stars bench, and getting body position there was Riley Bergman. Good work by him to work it over to Kocher, who dumps on in. Kocher again gets body position now. Tries to work that puck farther. Stars come away with it. They throw it out front. It hits a couple of sticks, pops up, and finds another Star stick. Thrown in once more. And wide of the cage, the shot goes. 8:56 left to go here in the first period. As the Stars on the forecheck, trying to take that puck off a man. Now getting back, though, is Batavia. And getting across was Coronati. And he gets his stick on that puck just in time for the Stars. Sam Coronati able to cut out the threat there as Kocher self-pass off the boards and gives chase. It's Gitman on the puck in the near corner. Curls behind the net on the backhand in the offensive zone. Gitman pushed just wide, tries to pick that puck up once more. No arm raised as some bodies go flying everywhere. At the far point, the puck eventually does leave the zone. Kocher on the puck at the red line, told to get it deep so the Stars can make a change. Quick changes important in a tournament where you have 2 games a day. Got to keep the legs fresh, and the Stars cycling through lines right now. As this one's going to come all the way down. We'll see if it goes wide of the cage. It does for an icing. 8:07 left to go here in the first period. And the alternate captain, Murphy, able to hand the puck to the official on the icing. Stars with an offensive zone draw upcoming. It'll be Russo at the far dot to take. He's got Bizarro to his left. Should be O'Connor or Polyakov perhaps to his right. Hard to see from this vantage point. We'll keep you updated. Murphy and Ramos as the defensive pair. It is Polyakov as the third forward out there. Puck shot into the net on the zone clearance. And so we'll do it all over again. Near side of the ice this time in the offensive zone. 8:02 left to go in the first. Russo to take. Wins that cleanly to Bizarro. Bizarro on the forehand. Curls toward the slot. Rolls just off his stick. And importantly for the Ramparts, Bizarro couldn't pull the trigger there. Works it back to Ramos. Fired in. That goes wide of the cage. Up into the equipment on the deflection. It was just outside the goal mouth was that shot. Stars looking for a deflection on the Ramos shot from the far point. Nearly had it, but it was a nice save by the Ramparts netminder. And the ensuing faceoff comes up to the blue line. Murphy fires that in right on cage. But it's saved once again into the chest protector of the Ramparts netminder, and we'll do it all over again from the far circle. Now just a little skate out at the Stars goal there as Speaker attempts to keep warm in what's a very cold ice rink. It seems intuitive, but some of these places are actually pretty nice and warm. Not this one. Feels like winter in Danbury, and so onward we play as this puck's going to roll all the way down into the Stars' end. Murphy on the puck. Fakes out his man, and it'll come back up strong side. Braden Murphy on the puck, skating all the way up and out of his zone. Avoids a huge hit. Carries it into the offensive zone toward the slot. He gets tied up there, and now the Ramparts look to come the other way. Bizarro will keep the zone, though, shovels it forward. Ramparts try and eject it out strong side once more. A couple of Stars in the way. It was Russo jamming up the zone breakout very well, and the puck rolls to O'Day, who gains the line, dumps on in. The Stars give chase again. Chip and chase game in the early going here for the Stars as they look to continue to make some line changes. It's Schaefer and O'Day getting back 2-on-2, but it was the back check there from Polyakov that took the puck off his man. Stars fire it right back into the neutral zone. Getting back once more is O'Day. Feathers it up to the blue line. This time Batavia able to keep the zone. The Ramparts will pour in on their own chip and chase. It's the Ramparts working it all the way over to the near corner. O'Connor there works that puck up to the near point. It's not out just yet. Shot's going to come in. It hits a body in front, and the ensuing shot goes wide. Good stick work by O'Day. Now it's into the slot, and it'll be the Stars through O'Connor and Bizarro cutting out the threat. Dominic Bizarro on his horse, sets up the forehand as he goes around a man toward the slot, comes to the side of the cage, tries to tuck it home. Standing tall was the Ramparts netminder, and it'll be Thomas Schaefer, the goal scorer, firing in once more. That puck goes wide of the cage. O'Day on the puck now, jams it deeper into the zone. The Ramparts look to take over. Stars at first in the way, but now it's Batavia coming right back in the other direction. Getting across is Schaefer, and he's going to work that over to Fauci. Fauci up to the weak side there, and it's Bolognic leaving it for O'Day. O'Day into the offensive zone, told to get it deep. He does, as the Stars make a partial change, and Viscoso comes out for Schaefer. It's Bolognic able to take the stick off his man as it was a stick lift. Ensuing shot goes wide. Stars looking to get this puck back in the offensive zone. Rolling puck finds Bolognic. Fauci had done some good work to cut out the zone exit from the Ramparts. They have it on the near side of the ice. Do the Ramparts, and this time they will skate that up to the blue line and out of the zone. They try to kick it farther there. Bolognic tries to feather it past a man, and eventually he does after Viscoso lays his man out. Here comes Batavia back the other way. Another hit, this time by Coronati, and the Stars laying the wood early, but it's Batavia picking that puck up in the neutral zone, and this time the Stars will go to the box for the interference hit in the neutral zone. Looks like it might be Fauci to the box. We'll see exactly. No, it's Bolognic, excuse me. Fauci was in the area, but it is Bolognic who's going to go to the box here for interference with 5:10 left to go in the first. Stars up a goal, down a man for the next 2 minutes. The penalty killers come over the boards. It'll be Ramos, Murphy, Kocher, and Adamic as the four skaters in white. And that's a Ramparts win. It comes up to the point, fired in, wide of the cage. They're looking for that deflection in the low slot. Ramos picks up that puck, jams it down the ice. Icing already waved, and Adamic's going to be first to this puck in the offensive end. He works that puck up to Kocher. Kocher across toward Adamic. Now behind the cage goes the puck. Adamic goes to retrieve. Linesman in the way. Batavia is going to pick up that puck at the far point. Jamming up any neutral zone pass, though, was Kocher, who, it must be said, has had himself a wonderful tournament so far. And now it's Adamic picking that puck up again in the offensive zone. Stars looking to kill off some of this penalty in the offensive end. Bodies go everywhere in front of the Zamboni doors, but it's Adamic who is taking on two Ramparts men entirely by himself to try and eat up some clock on this. Now the Stars look to pick that up toward the slot. Kocher gets it in the high slot, sends it across there for Murphy. Murphy shoots in just high of the cage. The Stars bench thought he was home on that one. Instead, the Stars will have to reset on the kill here still for another minute and 1 second as the Ramparts take over and send that up into the neutral zone. Should go for an icing. It does, with 4:05 left to go in an active first period. Still just a one-goal game here with 55 seconds left to go on the man advantage for the Ramparts. Well, folks, a reminder, Stars back in action for 55 p.m. today. Subject to carrier restrictions right here on Midnight Sports. Stars need to emerge with 2 victories here today to have a shot at the final game tomorrow at 4 p.m. It's the Stars dumping on in. Batavia to pick up behind their net and trying to get this puck out, but they find Russo. Russo shoots in just wide of the cage. It'll be the Stars trying to pick it up again on the kill. Instead, the Ramparts work it up to the top of the near point, and it's Schaefer dumping in once more. Briscoe trying to keep the puck in the offensive zone. He does so momentarily. It's going to roll up to the far point. Big slapper comes in high of the cage, spilled right in front. Stars on the follow-up, can't get home on it as the ensuing shot goes just wide. It was good stick work by Batavia to cut out the threat, and then this one by the Ramparts thrown into the neutral zone. They try to cover that puck and work it over. Speaker just jabs it aside. A good play there by the Stars netminder not to give up a face-off, but the face-off will be coming with 3:13, I should say, left in this first period because the Stars had to ice the puck. There was no passing lane. The Stars just feathered that up and out to try and cut out any threat from Batavia. 4 seconds left to go on the man advantage here in the first, and it'll be a face-off to Speaker's left. Gitman, Viscoso, Bergman, and Coronati, the 4 skaters out there. Gitman over the dot. Clean win over to Coronati. Coronati stops and delays, just trying to eat up the rest of this penalty. And now it'll be 5-on-5 hockey here as the Stars will work that puck in the neutral zone. and send it all the way across to Gitman. Does Viscoso. Viscoso, Gitman, now Bolognic, back to Gitman. The give and go was on. Puck ended up in the near corner, though, on a deflection. And now the Stars work that up to Viscoso at the near point. On in, looking for the deflection once more. Instead, it was the Ramparts able to deflect it wide. Bolognic goes to retrieve at the end boards. Bolognic on up toward the blue line. That one's going to miss everyone, though, as Viscoso had been walking the blue line looking for a pass in the high slot. Viscoso all the way back to his own end for the puck. He's to the side of the cage. Is Viscoso trying to work that up toward Bergman. It hits a skate, ends up rolling all the way over to Gitman, and Gitman gets on his horse. He's got a man just behind him, back checking the puck off his stick, and so the Stars will reset. It's Viscoso on up to Coronati. Coronati tracks back to his own end to try and set up the diagonal pass. He finds Viscoso moving forward. Viscoso with speed through the neutral zone. Nico Viscoso still with the puck on his stick, shoots in. That one's going to be saved nicely by the Batavia netminder. And so with 2:01 left to go in the first, it's an offensive zone draw here for the Stars. Near side of the ice, Stars will have Kotcher at the dot. Polyakov in the slot, Bizarro at the half wall. And it's one over toward Bizarro, feathers it up to Murphy. Murphy threads that down toward Kotcher. Kotcher on the puck, sends it over. It's saved nicely again by the Ramparts netminder, keeping this a one-goal game. Now Murphy walks the blue line, goes around a man, and fires it all the way across for the one-timer. Getting set was the Batavia netminder, as that puck had to be settled just momentarily. Couldn't be a bang-bang play for the Stars. Now the Stars trying it on the other side of the ice, all the way across the blue paint. Couldn't be tucked home. Nobody backdoor there for the team from Brooklyn, as their skaters had retreated to the blue line, expecting Batavia to get the zone breakout that they now have. It's Ramos digging that puck out for Murphy. Murphy quick up as Batavia making a partial change. Here come the Stars into the offensive end. Bizarro lines up a shot. It rolls just wide of the cage. It's now Polyakov picking that puck up. He's got two men all over him in the near corner. 1:08 left to go. Stars emerge with it. They try the give and go. It doesn't connect, and so getting back in a hurry is Schaefer. He's got O'Day on the left side back there with him. Schaefer right up the center of the ice. A nice touch pass from Kotcher to Bizarro. Bizarro streaks into the offensive zone again. It's shot in. That one saved into the glove of the Ramparts netminder. 53.2 left to go here in the first. It's a shot on goal for Bizarro and an offensive zone faceoff for the Stars. Now Stars will get a line change out there. It's Fauci, O'Connor, Russo as the forward. Schaefer and O'Day remain as the defenders. We're under a minute left to play in the opening frame. Russo at the dot, ties up his man. Pouring in was O'Connor. Batavia is going to come away with it. It's Batavia now with some speed through the neutral zone. Here comes Batavia. And they curl into the slot. They try to line up. Getting a stick on it was Schaefer to push the shot wide. It's now Batavia throwing that toward the circle, but it's O'Connor able to pick that pass off and skate it all the way into the neutral zone. O'Connor gains the line, dumps in, and gives chase. Batavia is going to try the near side of the ice, but Russo, wise to that play, dumps it deeper into the zone. The Stars trying to get possession of this puck back with a little time and space in front of them. Batavia, though, racks that puck up and out of the zone. O'Day over to cover. It's O'Day with body position. On the forehand is O'Day, works that puck up and out of the zone. Fauci receives in stride. He's got Russo with him in a mini 2-on-1. It's Fauci over toward Russo, and it's deflected over Russo's stick. It was good defensive work there by Batavia. Schaefer's just going to dump that puck back in with 1 second left, and there goes the buzzer after one. It's the Stars 1, the Ramparts nothing. Stick around. We'll put 14 minutes on the board. Do it all over again in just a minute. This is Midnight Sports.
Streets are empty, echoes howl. Daylight breaks in shattered ground. Engine roars like beast on fire, chasing dreams on broken wire. Pedal down, the rush is real. Heartbeats sync with spinning wheel. Lights flash by in blurry streak. Highway signs too fast to peak. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt. Hands grip tight the steering wheel, stealing nerves against the field. Rolling hills and sharp descents, never stop a soul hell-bent. Radio bears adrenaline, lose the fear. Running on fumes, can't slow down. Foot to the floor through this town. Eyes on the prize, won't back out. Living life loud, no fear, no doubt.
Well, there goes the buzzer for the first intermission. As promised, 14 minutes on the board. And the Stars will be attacking toward the camera in this middle frame period. A long change, getting pucks deep and getting fresh legs out. Crucial for both teams. This will be Russo at the logo to take the drop. And the Ramparts asking for a fifth skater to come on out there so that it can be 5-on-5 hockey. And that's exactly what happens, as Russo will take that drop and try and work it forward. He does. He finds O'Connor, goes past a man. O'Connor able to work that puck deep into the zone. Tries to curl with it on the backhand. He's got three Ramparts men all over him there. As the Stars look to get set up in the offensive zone, it'll be Viscoso back in the neutral zone, trying to work that over toward Coronati. Ramparts there first. They can't get past Coronati, though, at the near half wall. Stars retrieve the puck. They'll skate this up and out of the zone. Russo on the puck. He's got Fauci curling in front of him. Russo all the way in, all alone as Russo tries to feather it past. Follow-up shot saved as well from O'Connor's stick. It's a puck that stays in the offensive end and shot in, deflected wide. That puck was going toward the open half of the cage, but it ended up wide, and now Batavia able to send that puck only so far as Russo. Russo again on the puck. That's shrugged off by the Ramparts netminder, and now it's Coronati taking a big hit at the glass, and O'Connor able to thread that back down toward Russo. Russo curls with that puck, sends it across, shoveled on. It hits a defenseman's stick. It was good stick work there by the Ramparts defense, and this time they're going to ice the puck with 12:54 left to go in this middle frame. Stars with an offensive zone draw upcoming. Batavia did very well, though, on a couple of high danger chances from the team from Coney Island. This will be Balonik at the dot. Gitman in the slot. And it's Bergman over at the far side of the circle. This one took a deflection on its way out, so Murphy has to hustle back for the puck. Murphy shovels that over toward Ramos. Ramos settles the puck down, turns on his forehand, surveys his options. It's a chip play out of the zone by the Stars. Stars with speed into the offensive end, but without possession. And now the Ramparts look to come back the other way. Curling for it is Ramos, right in front of his cage, able to protect the puck, go around a man. He dances past a hit and a stick, and then sends it over to the weak side of the ice. It's Murphy now all the way into the offensive zone. Murphy's side of the cage tries to open up the netminder, and it's a wonderful save by Batavia. Bergman able to keep the zone on the forehand. Bergman goes around a man, dumps it just a bit deeper. Batavia takes over and sends that up and past the blue line where the Stars collect. Ramos sends a bouncing puck to the side of the cage. It's gloved down and left by Batavia. Puck sits below the red line. It's slapped farther there by the Ramparts. Thrown out to the slot. Batavia first to this, diving to get that puck up and out. Batavia selling out to get the puck out of the zone. It was a good play by the Ramparts forward there to get the puck up and out. Here come the Stars right back in. A couple of sticks in the way mean the Stars are offside. And so it'll be a face-off in the neutral zone for the Stars just outside the Ramparts zone. 11:41 left to go here in the second. And time enough to remind you you're watching Midnight Sports. If you're warm at home and we're cold in the rink, it's Midnight Sports. It's Batavia working that puck on the face-off toward the offensive zone. Look out, shot comes in, goes wide of the cage, and picking that puck up is Alec O'Day. O'Day able to carry that puck up toward the high slot and send it farther for Bizarro. Bizarro curls around a man, leaves the puck there for Kocher. Shot comes in, deflection sends it wide, and now Kocher picks it up, sends it up to O'Day. O'Day settles the puck, shoots in. This one's kicked aside as well by the Batavia netminder. Stars were looking for a deflection. That was a good play there by Dominic Bizarro. Not going to be on the scorecard or scoreboard, but he knew it was a hand pass, didn't touch the puck. Stars able to keep the zone as he let Batavia wash out the hand pass. Stalking in is Schaefer. He shoots, he scores. Oh, baby. How about that from the Stars Thomas Schaefer says, make it 2, and he makes it so. Able to notch another one with 10:55 left to go here in the second. Schaefer had crept all the way in from the far point, and he found an opening on the far side of the cage, near side to the camera, and doubles the Stars' lead with 10:55 left to go in this middle frame. Ensuing faceoff's going to be Russo, working that puck over toward Briscoe, and it bounces off a couple of bodies and finds Nico Viscoso in the defensive zone. Viscoso going point to point there, and now it's the Stars trying to work that through the neutral zone. Batavia, though, able to pick off a pass. Here they come. Batavia toward the side of the cage. They fired across, looking to the back door, and the Stars, whether it was speaker or defenseman, got enough on that to send it wide of the cage. It's Briscoe taking a hit near side of the ice, turning our Coronati and Viscoso to pick up the puck in the defensive end. Viscoso still on the puck. He's going to skate this behind his cage and then send it up toward the neutral zone where Batavia looks to pick it off. Now it's the Stars entering the offensive zone. Briscoe gets that puck deep for Russo. Russo right in front of the camera well here, looking for Briscoe. Top of the circle. It hits a skate. Russo to collect. Far side of the ice. 3 Batavia men sandwich him there, but pouring in was Adamick. Gets it back to Russo. Russo behind the cage once more. Sends it all the way up to Coronati. Coronati stalked into the circle. Fired in. Still loose in front. Adamick on the follow-up. Saved very nicely by the Ramparts man in net. Now it's Russo keeping this puck in the zone. He gets it right back. Russo curls at the point. Look out. Sends it in to Viscoso. Viscoso! And it's saved once more by the Ramparts as Coronati feathers a soft pass on down. Russo to pick it up. Far side of the ice. He's got Adamick in front. Works it down low for Briscoe. Near side now. Briscoe on the puck. Sends that just a bit deeper. He takes a hit. And it'll be the Ramparts going to the box as soon as they can touch up. Stars with a shot at it. But it hits a skate. Goes wide with 9:23 left to go in the second. Ramparts to the box on the hit on Briscoe. It's going to be a 2-minute call for roughing. And the Stars up 2, about to be up a man for the next 2. With just under 10 minutes to play in this second period, power play unit number 1 over the boards for the men in the white sweaters. It'll be Bolognic to take the draw. Behind him will be Murphy and Bizarro. Big Alico Day will be in the slot, and Bergman at the half wall. It's Batavia taking that face-off win, sending it up to the far point, but Bizarro able to keep the zone. He dumps it in once more. Stars trying to get set up. Weird Karam out toward the slot, and it's Murphy able to keep the zone. Bolognic sends that all the way across. Bizarro had crept into the top of the far circle, but a bouncing puck evades all players, and now Bizarro sets it back up in the neutral zone for Murphy. Murphy all the way to his own end now. 1:35 left to go on the man advantage as the Stars work that puck up, and it'll go just to the side of the cage. It was touched by a couple of Stars players, so there was no icing. O'Day retrieves back to Bizarro. Bizarro fires that in. Deflection carries it high and wide. Bolognic retrieves for Murphy. Murphy stalks in, shoots in. Deflection off a shin guard of Bergman. Carries that wide as the Stars look to keep that puck in the zone. They do so, but they had to clear most of the zone in the anticipation that it was going to go out. It will be a puck that sits in some equipment, or maybe left. We'll see if it's caught in O'Day's glove, as the puck had sat near the dasher. And so we get a stoppage in play with 8:26 left to go here in the middle frame. 1:04 left to go on the man advantage in the Stars' favor. And power play unit numero dos will come over the boards. That's right, Midnight Sports, now in Espanol. It'll be Fauci to take the drop, working that puck all the way up to the far point. It's a clean win by the Stars, who look to set something up at that far point. Dropped low for Fauci. Fauci back across, but that's going to find a Batavia man who carries that puck up and out. It's going to come to the side of the cage where Speaker, I guess technically a shot on goal as it was going to hit the goal mouth, works that over to a defenseman. Now Fauci able to tip that to himself and come into the offensive zone. Fauci on the puck, looking toward the slot. He's got Adamick there, but he has to work it around to the far side of the ice. And Viscoso all the way back for it. Just 29 seconds left to go here on the man advantage for the Stars as they try and set it up in their own defensive zone. It's the Ramparts ejecting that past the blue line once more, and so Coronati back to retrieve. Coronati at center ice. Carries that into the offensive zone. Coronati protects it with his body. Streaking in was Adamick, and he's able to find Viscoso at the top of the slot. Viscoso sends that in. It hits a stick, And it's going to be sent right back out of the zone, and we'll be back to 5-on-5 hockey here right now. Stars able to stay onside. They were not. Just a bit offside on that one. And so with 7:19 left to go in the second, 5-on-5 hockey, just 19 seconds away from being halfway through this game. Face-off upcoming in the neutral zone. It'll be Kocher, Polyakov, Schaefer, Pizarro, and O'Day as the 5 skaters out there for the Stars. Kocher on the draw, wins it to himself and then back to a defender, but Batavia eventually able to pour it forward on a deflection. O'Day to retrieve in the near corner, goes past one man, waits, works it up toward Pizarro, chips it up and out of the zone. Batavia first to it in the neutral zone, but Polyakov did very well to gum up any pass and then's able to dump into the offensive end. Kocher first to this puck, 2 Batavia men on it, but Pizarro in for support. Kocher goes to retrieve, far corner. Kocher on the puck there. 2 Batavia men on him. Kocher keeps his skates. Pizarro works it back toward Kocher. Kocher on the puck still, trying to work it off that far half wall. Kocher on the forehand, carries it deeper in the zone. Bodied there, he's able to go past a man and then work it over toward Polyakov. Polyakov on the puck, leaves it up top for Schaefer, back to Polyakov, near point. Polyakov curls with it, and at the near circle, carries it in low. Toward the side of the cage is Polyakov. He's got Pizarro out front, who's bodied by a couple of men. Saucer pass connects with O'Day, who retrieves. It's O'Day, who ends up getting eaten up by the ice monster, and so getting back is Schaefer, and Schaefer to pick up that puck behind his own net. Schaefer on the quick up all the way to Polyakov. Polyakov into the offensive zone. It's the Stars with a drop pass that connects there for Pizarro. Pizarro in the slot, shoots in, and scores! Dominic Pizarro in the mid-slot on the forehand, a place he loves, and he's able to fire that one past with 6 minutes even remaining here in the second. It's the Stars 3, the Ramparts nothing. Well, ensuing face-off here for the Stars. See Ramos and Murphy as the defenders. Russo to take the drop at the logo. He chips it forward. Batavia takes over, and they'll feather off the boards into the offensive zone. Murphy to pick up behind his own net. Murphy on the backhand, chips that up to the near point. Stars able to carry it up past the blue line, and now that puck swiped across by the captain, who stays onside. It's the Stars pouring in. Bergman fires in. Far post, nearly had it. Deflection carries that in low, and then it's Russo to pick up this puck. That's a tough call against the Stars here. The Stars fans hate it in the arena. But alas, it'll be the alternate captain in Russo going to the box as he had played the puck between the legs of a Ramparts man. And the Batavia skater ended up on the ice, and Russo in the box. Tough call against the Stars here, but a call nonetheless. And so with 5:36 left to go in the second, it'll be the Stars once again to the penalty kill. 1 for 1 on the day on the kill by the Stars. Batavia, though, takes that face-off win. They've got it in the slot on the backhand. They'll throw that wide. No-look shot picked up by Coronati. Tries to shovel it farther, runs into a man, gets the puck back, sends it up off the dasher. Icing already waved as it had just gone past the Batavia man. Stars, aggressive penalty kill here through Bergman, and it's touched farther by Gitman. It's thrown all the way into the slot by the Stars, who will have to retreat to the neutral zone. Of course, always tough when Russo is the man in the box because he is a primary penalty killer for the Stars, and by definition can't be out there in any event. It's Gitman firing in on the kill, and it's a nice save by Batavia. So 4:57 left to go here in the second. 1:22 left to go on the man advantage. And the only point about Russo being the one in the box is what was a tough call is especially tough when a man on your PK unit number 1 is in the box. In any event, the Stars have the ensuing faceoff 1-4. It was Fauci with a shot on goal. O'Connor tries to turn with the puck there. Of course, Batavia with the numerical advantage, easy for you to say, on the ice, able to take the puck off the Stars. The Stars have to delay. They'll fire in just offside. As Fauci was trying to get out of the zone, O'Day had to release the puck a little bit earlier as a man was forechecking him hard. So it'll be a face-off just outside the Batavia zone on the near side of the ice, and it's Batavia winning that face-off and dumping in once they gain the line. Now the Stars trying to get this puck up and out of the zone. They do. Batavia dumps in once more from the neutral zone. Schaefer, he of the 2 goals in this game, turns and works that into the neutral zone. On the PK, Stars get another shot on goal here. It was Fauci who was able to pull the trigger. Fauci gets his own shot back, and he'll dump in once more. It's good cycle play here from the Stars. Trying to evade the linesman was O'Connor. Batavia able to come away with the puck in the near corner. They're going to push this to the far side of the ice. Schaefer able to pinch in and tuck that puck in once more. It's O'Connor trying to throw that toward the net front and hit the side of the cage. Batavia gets that puck up and out of the zone, and now the race is on. It's a race all the way into the offensive end. They fire that puck across, but the Stars had gotten back in a hurry. Schaefer was able to body his man, and the Stars did the rest. But now Batavia in the high slot. They fire in. They shoot. They score off the post. That puck goes and into the back of the net. And so on a screen shot, Batavia able to score on the power play. And with 3:45 left to go here in the second, got ourselves a hockey game. It's the Stars 3, Batavia 1. Well, ensuing faceoff, we'll see Bolognic at the logo in this 3-1 hockey game. Bolognic clean win to Murphy. Murphy on the puck. He's going to fire that off the end boards. And it'll be Bizarro pouring in to try to pick up that puck and send it deeper. Batavia comes away with it. They slap that up and out of the zone. So Ramos back for the puck at his own blue line. Works it up to Bizarro. Bizarro curls with it, dumps it into the offensive end. Batavia now first to the puck at the end boards. They throw that up, but not past Ramos. Ramos shoots in, spilled in front, and it's touched home there by Dominic Bizarro. Well, Bizarro saw Schaefer on the score sheet twice and wanted to put his name right next to him. And with 3:17 left to go in the second, the Stars get it right back. It's Stars 4, Batavia 1. Now ensuing faceoff. One forward there by the Stars through Bolognic. Batavia takes over. Ramos over for Murphy at the Stars blue line. It's Batavia on the puck in their own zone. They're going to chip this one up. It'll go for an icing with 3:03 left to go in the second. And so it's a puck that's going to come all the way down to the far circle right in front of the camera here in Danbury, Connecticut. Hey, if you're just joining us, a reminder, 4:55 p.m. today, right here on Midnight Sports, the Stars, Game 4 of the One Hockey Tournament. But it's still plenty of hockey left to play in this one. 17 minutes left in this game as Polyakov able to keep the zone on the backhand and carry it deeper. It's Polyakov toward the side of the cage, looking out front. 2 Stars await. Bolognic and Bizarro had set up in front of the netminder. Streaking in is Ramos. Ramos fires in. That takes a deflection wide off a skate. Batavia tries to clear far side of the ice. They're going to be able to do it as Murphy had to retreat. Too many Batavia men streaking the other way. Didn't want to give up an odd man rush. Up 3 here in the second. It's now Ramos retrieving that puck, working it up to Bizarro. Bizarro curls with it. Bizarro, puck out in front of him with speed into the offensive end. Bizarro still there, dangles around one man on the backhand, comes in tight, takes 2 shots, and the big leg pad of the Batavia netminder rejects him twice. It's Batavia now working that puck up, but only so far as Bizarro. This one chested into the glove by the Ramparts man in net. And so, with 2:09 left to go here in the second, it's an offensive zone draw for the Stars. Well, Stars back in action with 2 games next weekend as well. If memory serves, they'll take on the Southwestchester Blackhawks on Saturday from Abe Stark, and then trundle on up to World Ice Arena to take on the North Park Hockey Club Sunday evening. Both games subject to carrier restrictions right here on Midnight Sports. It's Adamic tapping that puck farther in the zone. Batavia tries to eject it far side, but Viscoso in the way. Viscoso able to carry that deeper into the zone. He stops on a dime, works it up to the point. Working that point was Kocher. Kocher over for Coronati. Fired in. That puck kicked aside. A wonderful save by the Batavia man. As we're going to get a slashing call on the Ramparts here. Referees just trying to keep close control of this game, and certainly if the Stars felt aggrieved on the tripping call earlier, the Ramparts probably feel similarly on the slashing call here, but The officials calling it tight both ways right now, and so neither team can complain. It'll be the Stars back to the power play with 1:45 left to go in this middle frame. 2 minutes on the board for the slash. Bolonic to take the drop. Murphy and Bizarro behind him. Bergman in the slot, one over toward Bizarro, and it was sent there by O'Day. Bizarro walks the blue line. It's chopped in and home by the Stars. Just 7 seconds into the power play. Alec O'Day, the big man in front, able to tip the Bizarro shot in from the high slot, and the Stars find themselves with a 5-1 lead with 1:37 left to go in the second period. Now Schaefer and O'Day out as the defensive pair on that ensuing faceoff. Kocher wins it forward with some help from Adamick and retrieves the puck. It's Kocher, Adamick in the slot, drop pass toward Briscoe. He hits the post and it spilled wide. The referee fixing the net during play here, as this net, if you watched yesterday, you'll know it is wont to come off its moorings. It's Batavia trying to feather that puck up and out. They do exactly that. Turning now is Schaefer as that puck comes all the way into the Stars end. O'Day bodies his man there. Rolling puck toward the side of the cage. Stars retrieve, working up and out. It's Briscoe on the puck. Briscoe carries it into the offensive end. He'll get that puck deep. Always important in this period of the long change, as we said earlier, to get pucks deep so teams can make changes if you need to. It's Schaefer dancing around a man. Slapper comes in. Schaefer on a hat trick as well here, if he can put another one past the defenseman. Looking for more. Throws it out to the slot. And the Stars handcuffed by the pass. Unfortunately, if you're a Stars team fan. In any event, it's Adamick retrieving the quick up, breaking into the offensive end and giving chase so the Stars can make a four-man change. Batavia on the puck looking for a quick up. They'll try the weak side of the ice. Nobody home because Bergman was able to cut that out, but it's the Stars unable to get right on the right side of the blue line there. And so, with 24.6 left to go in the second, it's a stoppage in play. It's a face-off in the neutral zone that Batavia takes over. 20 seconds left to go. Batavia wants something here before the end of the second. They're pushed wide. They throw it across, but they cannot get past Viscoso. Now a bouncing puck in front. Speaker gets down. Stars retrieve and skate it up and out. 7 seconds left to go here as the Stars try to set up a shot. Rolling puck toward the side of the cage. Gitman gets a stick down, throws it in front. Tried to tap home where the Stars, but Batavia standing tall after two. It's the New York Stars 5, the Batavia Ramparts 1. Stick around, we'll put 14 minutes on the board, do it all over one last time. Here from Danbury in Game 3 of the One Hockey Tournament. This is Midnight Sports. Well, we promised 14 minutes on the board, and we delivered. And so, period 3 upcoming. Stars will be working away from your camera. Well, not your camera so much as your screen. Our camera, I promise. And Batavia will be coming in this direction as Batavia starting to get a little bit chippy here. And going after some Stars players right from the drop of period 3, but it's Ramos carrying the puck forward toward the side of the cage, looking toward the slot. Ramos all the way around. He finds a man in the slot. Stars want that next goal. If they can get a 5-goal lead in this third period, they'll be able to run the clock. It's Batavia, though, able to get that puck into the neutral zone. Looking for a big hit are the Ramparts, but the Stars so far able to escape and avoid that hit as the Stars look to keep that puck in the offensive zone. It's a bouncing puck that's going to come up past the blue line, so tracking back is Murphy, and he works that puck up toward Fauci. Fauci able to dance around a hit, work it farther for Kocher, gets the puck back, dumps in just a little bit offside. And the Stars fans, just a little murmur from the crowd here as some of these later, not late hits, but later hits from the Ramparts starting to irk a few of the fans in attendance. It'll be Russo at the dot to take this drop in the neutral zone after the Stars offside. It's Polyakov on the forecheck. Batavia able to get that puck up and out. They'll chip in. Turning for it is Viscoso. He's got Coronati all the way over on the near side of the ice. He finds him there. That puck worked up for Polyakov and up and past the blue line where Batavia takes over. They look to snap a shot in, but Coronati able to get a stick in the way. And now it's Sam Coronati on the reverse on over. Batavia takes over once more, but it was Viscoso and Coronati combining to get that puck up and out. Ice getting a little bit skated up right now as Coronati lost his footing. Bizarro on the puck, shoots in, saved nicely by the Ramparts, and now the Stars spilled right in front of the boards on the near side of the ice. Getting back is O'Day. O'Day on over for Viscoso. Viscoso back to O'Day. It's a puck that sits on O'Day's stick. He gains the line, dumps on in. The Stars will give chase. It is Polyakov near the puck, near side of the ice, but the Ramparts break out, and they look to dump in. Getting back in a hurry was Schaefer. Schaefer now looks up ice for Polyakov. It goes just between the skates. Nearly a perfectly threaded pass. Instead, though, puck runs for an icing, and so with 11:57 left to go in this third period, it'll be a face-off all the way back in the Stars zone. Schaefer and O'Day as the defenders. Bergman, Belonik, and Gitman as the three forwards in white. It's Belonik, clean win back to Schaefer. Schaefer carries it up strong side. Puck gets sent just a bit deeper by Batavia. Bergman bodies his man there, though, and the Stars work it up to the near half wall. Bergman, nice stick lift, chips it up, but not past a man as that deflection's just going to be carried in on net. Speaker keeps his glove off of it and then covers it up as Batavia had been streaking in. And so he earns himself a smile from the linesman there. Smiles right back, and it'll be a defensive zone draw for the Stars. Batavia fires in. That one's going to come to the side of the cage. Getting across was Speaker in the slot. That shot goes wide. Puck still to the side of the cage. Speaker has seen enough of it, reaches the big paddle out, hits it to the end boards, and now it's Schaefer taking a big hit in the defensive zone. Batavia collects at the point. It's dumped in, but only so far as O'Day. O'Day turns, Schaefer right back on his skates and right back in position. He is like a Timex watch out there. He takes a hit, but he keeps on ticking. And so Schaefer to pick it up at the end boards once more. Schaefer in the near corner, works that puck up toward Gitman. Receives the return pass. Thomas Schaefer all the way across, looking for Bergman, streaking into the zone, just out of his reach. It'll go for an icing with 10:57 left to go in this third period. It's a defensive zone draw upcoming for the Stars. Over the boards come the defensive leadership group. It's the captain Ramos and the alternate captain Murphy. Kocher to take the drop. Adamick in the slot. Briscoe at the half wall. Kocher over the dot. It's chipped forward. Shot comes in. Hits a couple of bodies. It was Kocher and Briscoe with the shot block. And now Briscoe in a hurry. Skates all the way down. He's able to wash the icing. Is Briscoe. He hits a man there in front of the Zamboni doors as the puck looks to get stuck in that far corner, and so should be a face-off in the offensive end here for the Stars with 10:41 left to go in the third. Ice right in front of the Zamboni doors is sloped down, and the puck can get stuck there pretty easily because, of course, the Zamboni, pretty heavy vehicle, comes onto the ice and crushes it down just a bit. In any event, it's the Stars firing in not once but twice, and now looking to retrieve at the end boards. Adamek all over his man as Batavia can only get it up to Murphy. Murphy fires in. That one shrugged off and goes high over the cage after the save. Batavia works that puck up, but not past Briscoe, who looks to dump in once again. That dump in hits a shin guard, and so Ramos over to Murphy in the neutral zone. Murphy stalks in, and it's Batavia trying to take that puck off him and come back the other way. It was Kocher able to keep that puck in the zone momentarily. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Kocher keeps it there once more, and it's Kocher dumping in once again. Adamek on the puck in that far corner. Batavia looks to take over. Adamek gets it right back, works it up to the point. That fluttering puck comes out, and now it's a mini break the other way. It's Batavia on the puck. Speaker gets the big blocker in front of it, leaves it there for Murphy, and that puck worked over to Ramos, back to Murphy. Murphy on the puck with some time and space in front of him. He finds Russo up the defensive slot. Russo on the puck. Adamek can go for a chain. Russo all the way into the offensive zone by himself. It's 1-on-5 right now. Now O'Connor and Coronati and Viscoso and Fauci off the bench join in the offensive end. The Stars did well to keep that puck in the zone momentarily. Icing's going to be waved here. 9:18 left to go in the third as Coronati works that up for Fauci. Fauci able to swipe it farther right at the red line and give chase. Good veteran play there by Matthew Fauci as the Stars look to get on the puck in the offensive end. It's cycled around. The puck is to Russo. Shoots in. Spilled in front. It was a good save in the end by the Batavia man, and now this one's going to be dumped all the way down because the ice is so skated up. It's not going to make the end line, and Batavia comes away with it. Tight angle shot sent into the slot instead of past. Speaker able to jump on top of that, and now some after action here right in front of the net as Coronati looking to keep his man clean in front. Fauci joins as well. These players all being separated by the officials. Looks like it'll be Batavia to the box, and we'll see if Fauci's going to go as well here. He does. And so they'll take one from each team after Batavia had taken a couple of swipes at Speaker, who had jumped on top of it. But it seems that all's well that ends well here. It'll be 5-on-5 hockey. Coincidental minors to Fauci and the Batavia man. Speaker feeling just fine in the blue paint right now, and so it'll be Bolonik to take the drop. Bolonik wins that back. It's Batavia, though, firing in. Speaker just jumps on top of it once more, and we'll do it all over again from this near circle with 8:41 left to go in the third. Coronati and Viscoso as the defenders. Bolonik to take the drop. It's puck that's one toward the slot. Batavia fires in. That one's going to flutter up into the netting on a deflection, and 4 seconds off the clock and another face-off upcoming. Well, if you took the over on today's number of face-offs, you're probably feeling pretty good right now. In any event, it's Viscoso trying to work that puck up to the near point. He does. Batavia fires in once more. Deflected puck bounces. Speaker tries to stick it aside. It ends up at the end boards anyway. Viscoso works it up to Bizarro on the backhand. Bizarro able to throw that up past the blue line, and now Polyakov has Bolonik streaking toward the net. It's Polyakov, side of the cage, tries to find Bolonik there. A good Batavia stick gets in the way, preventing the shot, and now the Ramparts look to come back in the other direction. It's the Ramparts gaining the line and dumping in. Viscoso will turn for it, near side of the ice. Viscoso bodies his man. He's going to go to the box here as that shot goes all the way across. The Stars touch up, and Viscoso to the box. The official saying he had his hand too high on the hit. And so 7:59 left to go here in the third. Stars up 4, about to be down a man for 2 minutes. And the Stars 1 for 2 on the penalty kill here today. They'll look to make it 2 for 3 as Schaefer, Bergman, O'Day, and Gitman over the boards to try and kill the beginning of this. It's Bergman with a clean win. Schaefer fires that up and out and ended up over the glass. And so we'll do it all over again here from the near circle. Puck sent back onto the ice from the Stars bench here, and we'll be ready to roll. Just 3 seconds off the penalty thus far. Batavia nearly with a shot, but it was Bergman with a quick stick, able to carry that all the way into the offensive end. That shot hits a shin guard, and Batavia gets set back up through the neutral zone. Schaefer turns for the puck. He's able to carry it right past the blue line once more. Works it up toward Bergman. Gets it back. Schaefer dumps in. And now Batavia will have to retrieve deep in their zone. 7:32 left to go in this game. 1:33 left to go on the man advantage as Batavia sets it up out of their own zone. It was Bergman able to force the early pass from Batavia and then receive the return pass from O'Day. Dances past the man. Mini break here for Bergman. He shoots in and he scores. Bergman shorthanded. Able to notch another one here for the Stars. And just like that, with 7:15 left to go in this game, it's the Stars 6, Batavia 1. Well, still 1:17 left to go on the man advantage here for the Ramparts. We'll see if the clock continues to run after the next stoppage. Right now it's stopped for the goal. That's 7:12 left to go. We'll keep you updated on the clock as Murphy works that up to Adamick. Adamick now in the offensive zone. Still on the kill are the Stars. Adamick carries it all the way to the far corner and picks up the puck once more. He's able to shovel it up to the Stars defenseman in Ramos, who fires on net, and it'll be Batavia now coming back in the other direction. Batavia all the way into the offensive zone. Shot doesn't work out. Puck spilled to the near corner. Murphy able to body his man there. At the near point comes that puck, dumped right back in by the Ramparts. Ramos to retrieve. Ramos on the puck, and he's going to skate it just past the the far circle as the Ramparts pour in once more. Ramos buries his man in the corner there as Murphy picks up that puck and he whips it all the way around. Icing going to be waved here. The puck's not going to get to the end line anyway as Adamick is on the forecheck. 6:17 left to go in this game. Batavia right back into the offensive end. A self-kick, but it was a good stick by Ramos and Murphy that prevented the shot from coming. Batavia has to pick it up in the neutral zone once more. It's the Stars through Kocher pouring into the offensive end. They shoot in. That puck saved nicely by the Ramparts netminder. We're back to 5-on-5 hockey here as that puck goes all the way down. Icing waved, and so getting back for it is Russo. Russo on the puck, skates it out from behind his net. He's able to come across. He gets tripped up there, no arm raised, and the Stars fans cannot believe it as the Batavia man may have left a skate out just a little too long. Russo went down. Stars carried it to the offensive end anyway. Briscoe on the puck in that near corner and trying to get the puck up and out, but now some after action at the far side of the ice. We'll see exactly what's going to happen here as the Stars and the Ramparts had come together behind the cage. The Ramparts man taking the long skate over to the box, and we'll see if a Stars man is going to join him. It looks like O'Connor to the box as well after there had been some jousting behind the net. 5-on-5, the teams are told. The clock is running in the arena here, and the Stars will have Russo at the dot. The Stars looking for one more goal here as goal differential is a tiebreaker in this tournament, and so it's a maximum of 6 goals as the goal differential that gets factored in. One more goal could be crucial here for the Stars, so you might wonder why they're continuing to try and pour forward and score, but it's important for the Stars to try and hit that metric of 6 goals to the good for the tiebreaker. Who knows if it'll come into play? It's still kind of early days in this tournament, although it's game 3 for the Stars. They're the first team to play 3 games, and Speaker is just going to touch this puck over to a defender, and it's Russo actually on the puck instead of a defender. Russo will carry this through the neutral zone. 4 minutes even left to go in this running clock game right now. Carries it into the offensive end, does Russo. Briscoe fires on it in that far corner. Briscoe picks up that puck, tries to dance past a man. Now for support is Adamick. Bouncing puck at that far corner. It's sent over to the near side of the ice. Stars will have to collect there. Batavia nearly first to the puck. All the players looking around as the puck had rolled softly. And Batavia able to work that puck up and out. Here come the Ramparts once more into the offensive end. Ramparts try to set it up for a trailer, but O'Day able to get his skate in the way. And with 3:25, the Stars will go back in the other direction. It's O'Day on the puck, carries it into the offensive end. O'Day still on the puck there at the end boards, gets body position on two Ramparts men, tries to work it around to the near side of the ice. It's a puck that sits there momentarily, some high hitting, but it's the Stars trying to come away with the puck. They jab it just a little bit deeper. As Polyakov stares down his man who tried to hit him. It was Polyakov who was able to keep his skates, and Viscoso will have to track all the way back for the puck. Ramparts pour into the offensive zone, but without possession. The Stars work it softly up and out of the zone. And it's the Ramparts sending it all the way across their own defensive end as the Stars try to dump it just a bit deeper. Bologna carries that puck, it hits a stick, and it does eventually come out of the zone, and so tracking back for it is Coronati over to Viscoso. It's Pizarro on the puck. He chips it forward to Polyakov. Polyakov sends that on net. It's saved nicely. Polyakov retrieves the rebound, carries it around behind the net, and works it up to the Stars to Coronati. Coronati fires that across. Deflection carries it over. Tracking that puck down is Pizarro. Pizarro past a man, comes from the side of the cage to the behind the net, finds Bologna, gets it back from him, and then cycles it deeper for Bologna. Bologna, side of the cage, sends it back to Pizarro. Fired across. Stars trying the wraparound, and the puck still behind a body, under a body, and onward we play. 2 minutes left to go. Everybody stopped. Looked like the puck may have gone into the back of the net. The players were just trying to find it. It was under a Ramparts man, and now the Stars pour in once more. It's Bologna on the wrister, shoots. That one goes up into the netting, and we get a stoppage in play, but not a stoppage on the clock. And so the Stars, with a 5-goal lead late on here, it'll be an offensive zone draw for them. This presumably will be the last shift for both teams with that clock running. It's Kotcher, Briscoe, Adamick, Schaefer, and Viscoso as the 5 skaters out there. Kotcher wins that puck up toward the point, but the Stars have to retreat as Batavia was pouring forward. 1:14 left to go in this game. Viscoso to take over, works it up strong side, finds Briscoe there. Briscoe on the puck in the neutral zone, carries into the offensive end. Briscoe still on the puck, carries it wide, deeper into the zone. Briscoe curling with it, works it up to Schaefer. Schaefer keeps the zone and thinks about a shot. He fires in, deflection in front. It's a puck that's touched just wide, comes in front, touched wide again. Batavia picks it up at that near half wall. Batavia is going to skate this all the way up and out of the zone. Batavia still with speed into the offensive end. They shoot in. Speaker gets down and blockers it aside. It's Batavia working that to the far side of the ice. 39 seconds left to go as Briscoe takes a hit on that far side of the ice. Batavia tries to work it just a bit deeper, but it's Viscoso clearing that puck to the side of the net. It's Viscoso still on the puck. He skates around a man and avoids a big hit on that near side of the ice as the puck comes just across the offensive blue line for the Stars once more. Viscoso gets back. 18 seconds left to go. Of course, scoring one more goal would help the Stars, but if giving up a goal would be bad for them as well. And so sometimes you've got to take what the game gives you, and that's exactly what the Stars have done here. Batavia at center ice on the puck. That puck's just touched a bit farther. 3 seconds left to go. That should do it here from Danbury as the Stars settle it down on the near side of the ice. That's a Stars win. We've gone final here from Danbury Ice Arena in Game 3. It's the New York Stars 6, the Batavia Ramparts 1. Join us later this afternoon for Game 4 from the One Hockey Tournament of the 16U AA, 18UA division. Right here on Midnight Sports. Until then, stay safe.